The Brat Pack is a nickname given to a group of young actors who frequently appeared together in teen-oriented coming-of-age films in the 1980s. First mentioned in a 1985 New York Magazine article, it is now usually defined as the cast members of two specific films released in 1985, The Breakfast Club and St. Elmo's Fire, although other actors are sometimes included. The core members are considered to be Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Rob Lowe, Andrew McCarthy, Demi Moore, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy. The actors themselves were known to dislike the label. Many of their careers peaked in the mid-1980s but had interruptions afterward for various reasons. However, the films they starred in together are frequently referenced in popular culture and are regarded as some of the most influential of their time. Membership. The term Brat Pack, a play on the Rat Pack from the 1950s and 1960s, was first popularized in a 1985 New York Magazine cover story, which described a group of highly successful film stars in their early 20s. David Bloom wrote the article after witnessing several young actors being mobbed by groupies at Los Angeles' Hard Rock Cafe. The group has been characterized by the partying of members such as Robert Downey Jr., Estevez, Lowe, and Nelson. However, an appearance in one or both of the ensemble casts are John Hughes' The Breakfast Club and Joel Schumacher's St. Elmo's Fire is often considered the prerequisite for being a core Brat Pack member. With this criterion, the most commonly cited members include Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Rob Lowe, Andrew McCarthy, Demi Moore, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy. Estevez was cited as the unofficial president of the Brat Pack. He and Demi Moore were once engaged. McCarthy says he was never a member of the group. The media made up this sort of tribe. I don't think I've seen any of these people since we finished St. Elmo's Fire. The initial New York article covered a group of actors larger, or more inclusive, than the currently understood meaning of the term Brat Pack. For example, most of the cast members of The Outsiders were mentioned, including Tom Cruise, Thomas Howell, Matt Dillon, Patrick Swayze, and Ralph Macchio, none of whom starred in any other 1980s movies with any core Brat Packers. Besides Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen appears in several lists, more for his family relationship to Brat Pack leader Emilio Estevez and his partying than for his collaborative film work with other members. James Spader and Robert Downey, Jr. have also been considered members, and performed alongside other Brat Packers, both of them with Andrew McCarthy in Less Than Zero, Spader with McCarthy in Pretty in Pink and Mannequin, and Downey with Anthony Michael Hall in Molly Ringwald. Other actors who have been linked with the group include Kevin Bacon, Matthew Broderick, John Cryer, John Cusack, Corey Feldman, Jamie Gertz, Corey Haim, Mary Stuart Masterson, Sean Penn, Lou Diamond Phillips, Kiefer Sutherland, and Lee Thompson. In her autobiography, Melissa Gilbert connects herself with the Brat Pack, as her social life centered on Estevez and Lowe. Through frequent collaborative work, the actor Harry Dean Stanton, then in his late 50s, became a mentor for the group of young actors. Article. David Bloom's New York story, titled Hollywood's Brat Pack, ran on June 10, 1985. It was originally supposed to be just about Emilio Estevez, but one night, Estevez invited Bloom to hang out with him, Rob Lowe, Judd Nelson, and others at the Hard Rock Cafe. It was a typical night out for the group, who had gotten close while filming St. Elmo's Fire. That night, Blum decided to change the article's focus to an entire group of young actors at the time. The St. Elmo's Fire crew members did not like Blum and sensed that he was jealous of the actors' success. When the piece ran, the actors all felt betrayed, especially Estevez. The article mentioned people in several films but focused on Estevez, Lowe, and Nelson, and portrayed those three negatively. The Brat Pack label, which the actors disliked, stuck for years afterward. Before the article ran, they had been regarded as talented individuals. After the article, all of them were grouped together and regarded as unprofessional. Interviewed for Susan Agora's 2010 book You Couldn't Ignore Me If You Tried, The Brat Pack, John Hughes, and Their Impact on a Generation, Bloom admitted that he should not have written the article. With the increased negative attention to them, the actors soon stopped socializing with one another. On the group's camaraderie, Ali Sheedy later said, "The article just destroyed it. I had felt truly a part of something, and that guy just blew it to pieces." Legacy. During the late 1980s, several of the Brat Pack actors had their careers mildly derailed by problems relating to drugs, alcohol, and in Lowe's case, a sex tape. According to Gora, many believe they could have gone on to more serious roles if not for that article. They were talented, but they had professional difficulties, personal difficulties after that. By the 21st century, the term Brat Pack had lost its negative connotation. The films themselves have been described as representative of the socially apathetic, cynical, money-possessed and ideologically barren 80s generation. They made frequent use of adolescent archetypes, were often set in the suburbs surrounding Chicago, and focused on white, middle-class teenage angst. According to author Susanna Gora, these films changed the way many young people looked at everything from class distinction to friendship, from love to sex and fashion to music. They are considered among the most influential pop cultural contributions of their time. In 2012, Entertainment Weekly listed The Breakfast Club as the best high school movie ever made. On VH1's list of the 100 greatest teen stars, Molly Ringwald was ranked number 1, Rob Lowe was ranked number 2, Anthony Michael Hall was ranked number 4, Ali Sheedy was ranked number 34, and Andrew McCarthy was ranked number 40. Filmography. Beyond the two primary films, there is no generally accepted list of Brat Pack movies. While Bloom's article credits Taps, a 1981 sleeper starring Timothy Hutton with Cruise and Penn, as the first Brat Pack movie, the list of movies below represents the more traditional filmography, with each movie including at least two core members in starring roles. Some films have been dubbed Brat Pack movies, despite having no stars from the core membership, including 1984's Red Dawn, and 1986's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Many would include 1985's Weird Science, starring Brat Packer Anthony Michael Hall and close contributor Robert Downey, Jr., because it was directed by John Hughes and is included in a Universal Studios Brat Pack box set. Other 1980s films, many with similar coming-of-age themes, that starred only one core Brat Pack actor with one or more close contributors include War Games with Ali Sheedy and Matthew Broderick, Bad Boys with Ali Sheedy and Sean Penn, No Small Affair with Demi Moore and John Cryer, Heaven Help Us with Andrew McCarthy and Mary Stuart Masterson, One Crazy Summer with Demi Moore and John Cusack, Young Blood with Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze, The Pickup Artist with Molly Ringwald and Robert Downey Jr., Less Than Zero with Andrew McCarthy, Robert Downey Jr., James Spader, and Jamie Gertz, Mannequin with Andrew McCarthy and James Spader, Johnny Be Good with Anthony Michael Hall and Robert Downey Jr., Young Guns with Emilio Estevez, Lou Diamond Phillips, Charlie Sheen, and Kiefer Sutherland, Kansas with Andrew McCarthy and Matt Dillon, We're No Angels with Demi Moore and Sean Penn. Gallery.